What is up, Cancer? How are you guys doing? You know what time it is. It is time for your June 2024 main monthly reading. Main monthly for Cancer, June 2024. Man, 2024 just clicking right by, man. I try not to beat that drum to death, but you can't lie, man. Time is speeding up faster and faster and faster and faster. And you know what? You know how I know that it's speeding up faster? Because even the shitty days fly by, dude. They say time flies when you're having fun. Not for the last few days, man. It even flies by when you're having a bad day. It's crazy. All right, anyway, let's jump into this. For those of you who would like to schedule a personal reading, check down in the description of this video, and that's where you'll find everything you need to know as far as how to go about doing that. All right, I'm going to start this off with the singles and your love interest. Let's see what's going on with the single Cancerians and the person that you're interested in. Let's see. What's happening with this situation? Is a love offer going to be made? Is this situation going to see any kind of action in June? What's going on? What's going on? Ooh, we got that Page of Wands, though, that could indicate a possible offer being made. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. And for some of you, maybe this person's a lot younger than you, possibly less mature. All right, let's see. Uh-oh, but the Fool card is reversed. So it kind of looks like, now I don't know who's doing what here, but it looks like somebody is making an offer and the other person is kind of reluctant to jump into this with both feet. It could be an Aries for some of you. Yeah, man. Uh-oh. This almost kind of feels like an offer being turned down with the Eight of Cups, Knight of Cups reversed, Fool reversed. Kind of feels like an offer being turned down. Could possibly be a third party in the mix here for some of you. Yeah, man, this is telling me somebody's walking away from this and abandoning this because there's too much fear with this situation. That's weird. I was about to say you're going to have some action, but then Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups reversed. I don't know. You know what? This feels like either a third party or a suspected third party. One of the two. Empress. Okay. Well, we're going to have to see what's going on here, man. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. By the way, the signs I have on the table are Taurus, Aries, Taurus again, and that's it. Okay. Well, let's see how this person feels about you. Let's see what their energy is all about. Hold up real quick. I'm going to grab another deck real quick. Hold up. Oh, man, I packed it up. I guess not. I packed that deck up. Damn it. Yeah, we're moving here at the end of the month, beginning of next month. So I packed all my other tarot decks up. All right, whatever. All right, let's see. How's this person feel about you? What's their energy, their intentions? Let's see what's going on with this person that you're interested in. They might be afraid of commitment. Some of you might be interested in a commitment phobe. Eight of Swords. Yeah, man, they're a commitment phobe. But you see, here's the funny thing. They do feel an insanely intense connection with you. An insanely intense connection with you. But most of the time, when, not all the time, but I would probably argue most of the time, when somebody's afraid of commitment, is it actually commitment that they're afraid of? Not usually. They're afraid of getting hurt. They're afraid of getting hurt because they know that if you wanted to, all you would have to do is wake up with a wild hair up your ass and you could fucking destroy them if you wanted to. They know this. But yeah, I don't know. They might, for some of you, maybe they don't want to settle down. They want to keep their options open. Something about commitment scares the hell out of this person. It might be a mixture of both. It could be a mixture of both. They want to keep their options open and they're afraid of getting hurt. Maybe it's half and half with this person. But are you making this connection up in your head? No, you're not. Are you just imagining this? No, you're not. Does this person feel the connection too? Yes, they does. Could be a Gemini for some of you. Also have Taurus and Virgo here. Okay. Well, since we already pretty much got the outcome in the first spread, let's jump to the advice. What's the advice for this situation? Advice for my Cancerians. Wait a minute, thinking back, wasn't this the same thing that came through for y'all for May? I'm like 95% sure. Or something similar to it. Because I remember the advice that I gave y'all. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yep, I remember the advice that I gave y'all. Same advice that's coming out this time. 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. You stand strong in your emotional integrity. If somebody is too stupid to see your value, that is not your problem. And I think if I remember correctly, I gave you all the analogy about the diamond ring, didn't I? Well, I'm not going to go off on that tangent again, but seriously, if some poor, broke, homeless dude is too stupid to see the value of a diamond ring, does that make the diamond ring less valuable? No, it doesn't. It just makes that dude a dumbass. That's it. That's it. So if this person is too dumb to see a good thing right in front of them, fuck them. I know it's easier said than done, but still, man. Still. I think I may have told you this too. I don't remember. It's very rare that I remember the readings that I do. I don't know why I remembered the Cancer reading last time though. I don't know any Cancers personally. I don't know. But if you know how to stand up for yourself, stand strong in your emotional independence and integrity, the universe will bring you a person that will make you look back on them and laugh. Boom. If you can stand strong, man, I'm telling you, before 2024 is over, you're going to be looking back at this person saying, thank God the universe didn't let me get stuck in that trap. Thank God the universe didn't give me what I thought I wanted, right? All right, moving on. Let's look at the person from the past. What's happening between Cancer and the person from the past? June 2024. What's happening? Oh, we got that 2 of Cups, though. I am thinking that there is going to be a reconnection between the two of you. I think so. Ah, I knew it, dude. Every time. Every time. So, yeah, this person's little quest to try to replace you has not been working out successfully. No, it ain't. I've done probably 7 or 8 personal readings in the last month where somebody says, you know, me and my ex separated 2 years ago, and now they're back trying to prove themselves to me. What are their intentions? And you know, most of the time, this is what comes out. They couldn't find nobody new. They couldn't replace you. Or they just couldn't find nobody that put up with their bullshit. So they found themselves at a dead end. Couldn't find nothing new coming in. So what's the first thing that somebody who's just afraid of being alone will do when they can't find somebody new? They look back to the past. Well, if nobody new will give me a chance, surely somebody who has given me a chance before might just give me a chance again. But you know what? This reconnection might actually be good for you. Because you don't realize it now. You don't realize it now. But whatever it was that happened between the two of you and the time that you've spent apart has put a permanent dent in this connection that can't be popped out. And you don't realize that until you come together with them. See, a lot of you, those of you who are inquiring about a past person, if you're not inquiring about a past person, this is not for you. So those of you who are inquiring about a past person have been sitting around thinking about what it would feel like, what it would be like, how much you would love it to get back together with this person. And you're painting that picture in your imagination. And then the universe grants your wish. And it don't feel nothing like you thought it was going to feel. The energy isn't the same. The energy's off. You can't really tell whose energy is off. You can't tell if maybe you've just grown and evolved, or maybe if their energy is just fucked up now, or maybe a mixture of the two, or you can't really tell what it is, but the energy just does not feel the same. I'm honestly thinking that you're going to give this a go. I'm feeling like a reconciliation attempt is going to be made here. Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups. Boy, the energy just don't feel right. It feels funny this time. It feels off. Yeah, got you up in your head. You don't know how the hell you feel about this. Could be a Gemini for some of you. Well, let's see what their true intentions are. What's their true feelings, true intentions, all that good stuff, man. How do they see you? How do they feel about you? Ah, see, 6 of Swords reversed. Well, duh, we know that. See, they still feel karmically tied to you. Yep, they thought that they were just going to move on, get with somebody else, and your memory would just dissipate like a fart in the wind, and they'd forget all about it and move forward like nothing happened. And that ain't the way it happened. That's not what happened. That's not what happened at all. Matter of fact, not only do I think they failed at being able to replace you, but the more time the two of you spent apart, the heavier the burden of this connection was getting. So they tried to walk away, they wanted to walk away, but they can't get you off their mind. I'm just not 100% convinced that they're going to be honest with you about what's really going on with them. Not convinced of it, man. Not convinced of it. Okay. Could be a Pisces for some of you. Who else do I have here? Just Pisces. Oh, it could be a fellow Cancer, but I feel like that's your energy right there. All right. Well, let's see how this situation's playing out. What's the outcome? What is the outcome? Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, I think y'all are going to give this a go. I think so. Okay. You're giving this a go, but like I said, the energy feels a little bit weird, a little bit funny. Oh man, it's going to start feeling really weird. For probably the first month or so, things are going to look like they're going pretty smooth. And I mean, by all means, I guess that they are going pretty smooth. But after a certain point, that energy is going to start getting a little bit more intense and a little bit more intense. And that past energy is going to keep bubbling up and bubbling up and bubbling up. And who knows what's going to happen at that point. Eventually, let me just put it to you like this. Eventually, the same energy that separated the two of you the last time is going to bubble itself back up to the surface again. How you handle that will determine the longevity of this connection and the success of this reconciliation. Now, that's going to happen regardless. I don't care who you are, don't care what your sign is. You bring back somebody in your life from the past, you all are going to have to work through the energy that separated the two of you. You're going to have to. You're going to have to. Period. End of discussion. End of story. You're not special. Your situation isn't different. That's energy. It's the way it works. How you handle that is the question. Let's get the advice. What's the advice? Okay, well, the first thing that you're going to have to understand is that the energy feels different between the two of you. That's a good thing. It's supposed to be different. You're not supposed to bring the same energy back to the connection that brought the two of you together the first time. You know why? Because the primary law of the universe is the law of vibration. The secondary law of the universe is the law of attraction. What that means is you only attract in and manifest according to the frequency in which you vibrate. So if the two of you come together on the same frequency you came together on last time, it's going to manifest the same outcome. So the energy is supposed to be different between the two of you. When that energy bubbles back up to the surface, how are you all going to handle it? The only thing you can really do as an individual is make sure that you handle it differently than you did last time. Unfortunately, you have no control over the way they handle it. Unfortunately. I mean, you can influence it by what you choose to do. You absolutely can. But in order for this reconciliation to manifest successfully, you all are going to have to force yourselves into a different vibration when that energy bubbles back up to the surface. And it's not just something that you can do once or twice. It's something you're going to have to repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat over and over and over until you make a genuine frequency change on a cellular level. And that can take some time. That can take some time, some effort, and some consistency. But as long as both of you get on the same page at the same time, working towards the same goal, you work on you with them by your side, they work on them with you by your side, with you by their side, then this reconciliation could manifest very successfully. Just pay attention to your energy. Pay attention to your frequency and your vibration. Okay? That's all you can do. All right. Okie dokie. Now we're going to look and see what's due to come in next. Who's the next person due to come in for Cancer? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, Two of Pentacles reversed. This person may be a very busy individual. Well, wait a minute. Scratch that. This deck's getting an attitude with me. Hang on. There we go. We'll see if the Two of Pentacles comes back out again. I'll be goddamn. Same fucking card. Okay. Same card, same placement, same position, different deck. Jumped right out, just like in the last one. Wow, okay. Okay, so again, you might be dealing with somebody who is incredibly busy. I don't know if you can tell what's going on here in this card, but this dude right here doesn't really have a whole lot of time to focus on anything other than what he's doing. He's a busy sumbitch, okay? He's juggling pentacles, riding a bike with no hands. He ain't got time to do nothing. And this came out in the reverse. So when it's in the reverse, that's somebody who has way too fucking much on their plate. Way too much. So, hang on. Let me see what else comes out. Okay, yeah. You may wonder if that's a red flag. I see you up in your head pondering whether or not that's a red flag. You know, like especially if somebody always has an excuse. Okay, well, we were supposed to go out on Friday. I got called into work. Sorry. And you're wondering, are they just making shit up? Are they trying to avoid me? No, they're not. No, this person's not playing games from what I see so far. Okay, I'm going to dig up their energy here in a minute. But so far, I'm not seeing any shadiness. I'm not seeing nobody playing games. I'm just seeing that you're genuinely dealing with somebody that has so fucking much going on in their life. I wonder if they even have time for a fucking relationship. But you and this person do have karma from a past life that you have to work out. Yeah, this person may be a little bit emotionally unavailable, a little bit emotionally immature, and that could cause a couple of hiccups between the two of you, to put it euphemistically. Okay, let's go ahead and look at their energy then. Let's see what they all about, bruh. What they all about, bruh. What's their true feelings, energy, and intentions? Chariot reversed. So they want to take relationships slow anyways. Oh yeah, Ace of Wands and the Chariot, both reversed. That's all about moving slow right there. Okay, now this person's actually, I think they're really lonely. They want a relationship. But at the same time, they're very, very busy. Very focused on their work and their finance. You know, they have their priorities in order. Or at least they think they do. they have goals. This person is very goal-driven and goal-oriented. And I think they just do too damn much. They just do too damn much. They want a long-term relationship, though. This person is very lonely. So they don't have bad intentions. They're not playing with you. They're not playing games with you. Some of you may feel like, well, if this person is as into me as they say they are, why are they always making excuses? Why does it always seem like, they don't have time to talk or don't have time to do this? Because they got too much going on in their damn life. They got way too much going on in their damn life. And maybe for some of you too, this is the kind of person that, whenever they're going through some kind of struggle or hardship, like the loss of a loved one or the loss of a relationship or whatever the case may be, then they go out and make themselves really, really busy, to distract themselves from their problems so they don't have to think about it. So, yeah. Now, this person does want something long-term. They do want stable commitment. They just pile too much on their damn plate. They got too much going on in life. I'm not really convinced. Well, let me put it this way. If they can't make room for you, then they don't need to be dating nobody. What's the advice for this situation? What's the advice? Moon card reverse. So be 100% open with this person. Don't repress your feelings. Express your concerns. Don't put your life on hold waiting for this person to become the person you want them to be. Express your concerns like a mature adult. I'm not saying be rude about it. I'm not saying be bitchy and shitty and nasty about it. But like a mature adult, if you have a concern, like, well, hey, if we're going to be seeing each other, you got to make some time for me. I'm not going to be dating somebody that's just busy all the time, always has something going on. You're squeezing some space for me, or I'm not doing this. I'm just not. I'm not going to be at the very bottom of your priority list. Now, I'm not saying that, somebody you just meet should be put at number one right away, but I'm definitely not going to be at the very, very bottom of your fucking priority list. I'm not going to be your very last option. I'm not doing that. If I'm at the bottom of your priority list, then I don't want to be with you. Straight up. I'm not saying that to be rude, not giving you an ultimatum. I'm just telling you what it is and how it is, just so I'm not wasting your time, just so you ain't wasting mine. I ain't doing that. I would have that conversation. Be very open about how it's going to be. Lay the law down. Set your boundaries. And just make sure that you're very transparent on what you will and will not deal with. And ideally, hopefully, they make some adjustments. If the boss calls them in, says, hey, can you do me a huge favor and come to work on Saturday? No, sorry, I got plans. You ain't going to cancel plans with me so that you can go into work. I'm all about making your bread. I'm all about, building your empire. But you got to find a balance. If you can't balance me with everything else you got going on, if you don't have room for me on your plate, I don't want to be at your table, right? All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Cancerian friends needed to hear, so I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget, y'all, check down there in the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm going to get out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I will be back on sometime tonight, I think. Maybe not, but Regardless, I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity, okay? Stay blessed.